Okay, here is our after party.
Leah LeBeau is around Monday and Tuesday.
Yes, we have actually a really short shoot with her on Monday.
Oh, okay. But not in the evening.
Yeah, I texted you that she was like, I want to do 1 o'clock.
Damn it.
And she's like, and I must be done by 4 because there's another appointment. Yeah, that was, which is just terrible because Leah has some really dedicated fans who like every time she comes, they want a custom. So I'm like, Leah, you have like at least 4 custom requests.
Yeah.
She's like, I have time for 2. Time for a maximum of 2. I mean, it's a short trip. Like, fair enough, totally fair enough. But then I go back and I tell like there are 3 people. I'm like, no, not this trip.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, it's too bad.
Many travelers.
And then plus, I know you wanted to shoot with her.
I did. So, yeah, definitely. It was a lot of fun the first time, and yeah, definitely want to do another match with her for my store. So.
Yeah, and I know. Oh, and the last time she was here too. Yeah, she gets a lot of requests. Like we had such a full schedule, and yours was unfortunately the last match.
Yeah.
That it was like it won't be competitive. Like she had
she was
million things before. It's like I'm
tired.
just too tired to do competitive.
Are you bringing in Minxy or?
Minxy said she'll come back, but she had to make a trip to the Louvre.
To the Louvre.
Right,
That's the Louvre.
Look at the comment.
There's also Maria Queen.
Oh
You
yes.
should not miss that.
So I have this thing where I wonder why people come to New York in December and February.
Yeah.
Why do these months just get like more visitors than I can? It's all about me than I can even handle.
Yeah.
I like you all come
These
2 months. I don't have time to shoot with all the fantastic people that are here.
Minxy is trying to get in.
Wait, it's trying to join? Oh.
Hello? Hello?
Yes,
Hold
there
on.
you are.
You're in. Great.
Welcome back,
Awesome.
Minxy.
Welcome back.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Here you
Yeah,
go.
now
hear me?
Yeah, I was confused. I didn't know what was happening. Have I missed out on some fun?
We were talking about Hans's poor posture, really.
Oh, okay.
The most boring thing you could imagine was pretty much what you missed.
We were also talking about some ladies that are going to visit New York, like next
Who's
week.
visiting?
Maria Queen. I don't think you haven't met her. I think.
I haven't met her
I've
yet.
not heard of her.
She is quite a good BJJ practicing lady. I got to meet her in Vegas, but now I think she's moved to Pittsburgh, so she's much closer to New York. She's going to come next week. And Hans would like to wrestle
texted
her.
with her, but I have not met her yet.
And who else is coming along?
Let's see.
As a report, a lot of people have just been here. We've had Leah LeBeau. We were talking about our shoot with Leah that is next week. She's coming. A lot of people were just here.
She's not doing competitive from what I hear.
So yeah, so I was talking about how December and February are really busy months in New York, which is kind of annoying because like in February I don't even want to be here. So I want people to stop visiting so that I can go away on vacation. But then I have to stay and work with all the guests. Like
I understand that frustration as well. Sometimes I have to see who's coming to town before I decide to leave. And then often when I think, okay, these dates are clear, I've noticed in the last few trips, I make my dates to go away, and then suddenly everyone's coming to town or everyone needs me for something. And yeah, I'm like, should I stay or should I go? What to do? But I'm leaving at the top of my list this year more than staying. I've missed traveling so much.
Like I wouldn't mind if people did this in the lovely warm months when I want to be here, but the visiting in December and the visiting in
Yeah,
February.
February is always a big month, isn't it?
It really is.
Yeah.
It has been really crazy busy. I am going away this February. I'm like, you can't make me stay here in February. It's just too gross. You're going to all have to come, and I will not be here.
So I will be manning the fort, taking on all challengers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Extra.
it's such a tough job, Hans, isn't it? I bet you hate that responsibility.
It's such a chore, you know. No, it's not. It really isn't.
Well, somebody's got to do it. You're a soldier, Hans.
A soldier on.
So how is the lovely Thrash? Will you be bringing him along onto a show?
Oh my goodness, you should do a show. That would be fun.
Yeah.
Probably instead of virtual arm wrestling, if we had Thrash, it'd be virtual foot massages.
Camel clutching.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You tortured him. Poor thing.
Yeah, and then
We're gonna do some
See it?
comments.
and look.
Okay, so any plans to bring Mr. Kara back?
Boy,
Any
I hope
recent
so.
news? Okay, so I've got to say this about Kara. She's so great, but she's all the way in California, and we would love to have her back, but we would especially love if people wanted to participate in, say, sponsoring a trip for her. Because we would have a ton of videos for her if she just got here.
Yeah.
So if people want to get into discussions about sponsoring travel for Kara,
Got a bunch of
Yeah,
New York videos.
totally for sure, then we would do it, and that would be great.
We'd all do it in a second.
Yes.
It's just making it so that she can travel here, you know, confidently, I guess.
Diablo.
She loves New York, so she does want to come here. It's just, you know.
Yeah. So we'll say that. That would be cool. Let's see. Okay, and we're also gonna say. So, okay, comment regarding, the Sarah Brooke match, because we were talking about this last time, how Sarah was going to fight Rachel.
Yeah, I haven't watched that yet, so I don't know who wins. But yeah, so it's number 1 right now, and it looks like a really cool match. So,
That one was good in like the classic way that Rachel fought.
Yeah.
Really hard, like she does. You can always count on Rachel to fight really hard. It was good. It was like a very raw type of match.
Yeah.
They're both pretty much untrained. So much good energy.
Yeah.
Sarah Brooke was super fun. We would gladly shoot with her some more. I am shooting with her, but for another company when I go down to Tampa in January. So probably more of me and Sarah Brooke. And Rachel, we always love working with Rachel.
Rachel's awesome.
So yeah, both of them.
She's such a
Well,
scrapper.
So, okay. All right. For our guy who's asking again about Kara and sponsorship, if you're definitely very interested, email me. It's veve.wrestler@gmail.com. veve.wrestler@gmail.com. We would, of course, have to talk to Kara about it, but what we would be looking for in terms of sponsorship would be somebody that could perhaps contribute to her flight or lodging while she's here, and that would be really awesome. Yay! Minxy, have you straightened out your connection?
Yeah, and I'm having a look at the comments. I'm playing catch up. So, yeah, that's why I'm being quiet. And I'm listening about Mistress Kara, the lovely Kara. I do like her. She pounded me, but I like her.
I think Minxy's going to not say got to, but had to wrestle Kara.
Actually, no, I remember that now. Yeah, I think I remember that. At the event, we wrestled Kara.
Yeah, my lost in translation and trauma.
That was one where we had never met either of you before, and we'd heard good things about both of you, so we just, put the two of you together in a match, and that was not totally a well-matched match.
She was lovely. It was really nice. I mean, that was a nice challenge, and she gave me a good, comment afterwards. in a couple of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu classes for about a month, because before that it was just, you know, some training and then the sink or swim, just learning in sessions and competitive events and learning the hard way. But I wanted to get a bit more, some kind of technique following, you know, because I'd look at the Hungarians and I just think they were just amazing, and I wanted to be like them. And I realised the secret that they had was BJJ. So, and Kara's a coloured belt, isn't she, as well? So I was really nervous about it, but it was a good match. I think for our physique, it was very good. It was one of the sort of fairest matches of all, and yeah, I think I put up a good defense afterwards. That it was nice that she had a match with someone with a little bit of technique. So only a tiny bit, not much. But she was lovely, and it'd be nice to see her again if we cross paths on our travels.
Yeah,
Hello, everyone's
Comment.
gone.
Minxy, there's a comment for you in the comment section.
Let me change my screen and have a look. Yes, I do. Who is this person? Where have they been? How dare they not know? Why are they asking?
You can also write in the comment section too.
Oh, should I? Okay, hold on. This is all getting so technical. Let me sit up.
Freeze. This question from Lady Strongstyle. Hey, since Hammerfist is a newbie out of everyone in the group, does she have any dream matches she'd like to have with any of the ladies in the U? So,
good question.
Yeah, any specific people on your list that you are looking forward to crossing paths with and matching up with on the mats? If she's there.
Amethyst.
Nope, there she is. She moved. I think she's muted.
Amethyst.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay. Yeah, I really like Sarah Brooke. She seems really fun. I don't know who else really. I mean, like, I've hardly done any fights. I've only done 3 with women, and I've got an event coming up on Saturday, and I'm fighting Laken and Desi, and yeah, a bit nervous. So no, I haven't even thought about who else I want to wrestle yet, really.
What are your pre-event thoughts and ideas of what do you think it's going to be like? What do you want it to be like? And then I'm going to ask you afterwards, what was it like?
What about Saturday?
Yeah.
I'm not really sure. I'm just, I guess I'm wondering how feisty Laken is gonna be, because when I fight, I'm really feisty and full on. I can't tone it down a bit. I know we're not supposed to, but
Don't. With
yeah.
Laken, don't. She's so lovely. She's very competitive and very fast. She won't be mean, but do not stop to think. Just go. Keep moving fast.
Yeah, I guess I'm just thinking about, like, yeah, how my opponents are. Desi seems really alert and fast and feisty, and so I just don't know too much about Laken, I guess.
It's kind of funny how, like,
she's quite new.
You meet somebody in person and, like, you kind of get to know them as a person, and then you meet them on the mats and it's like meeting them all over again. It's like
it means nothing.
It's
what
two
you know in
different
person.
experiences.
Yeah, definitely. That's a mistake I've made. Like, oh, they're so sweet. Oh, they're so nice. And I'm like, oh my God, what's happening to me? Who did this? So, sorry, my puppy keeps trying. When I scream, my puppy comes running. But and now he's attacking the peacock feathers now. I've got to take them away from him. So it's already dead. But anyway, yeah, it's very different, and it's often sometimes better not to know a person, I think, before you hit the mats. Just fear everybody.
Yeah.
But Lakin is very
Venom
lovely.
was that way for me, like meeting her, like we hung out like the whole night before, and she's just like almost kind of like mousy, sweet, quiet.
I've lost a connection.
Yeah, me too. They've just gone all still. And
I can hear you.
And then, like,
oh, they're back.
Right, rewind, Hanz. We didn't hear that. We heard the first night she was like mousy, and then that was it. We lost you.
Oh, so what I said was me and Venom actually, we hung out like before we ever wrestled. Like we hung out for a night, and she was like, oh, very sweet, very kind of polite, like almost a little mousy, and like and then you get on the mats with her, and she's like a killer. It's like total, like almost like Jekyll and Hyde, sort of like, you never see that coming. Like you really don't see it coming with her, because she's in person.
She's
like,
so sweet. She has this little country voice, and she's like a girl next door, and her big blue eyes, and
but
you can't see.
Terrifying about Venom is that even like while I've watched her like destroying somebody, and she still has that sweet little look on her face. Only it's like a sweet poison look. It's like
it's evil.
Like just slightly like a little bit. but
psycho. She's psycho. She has this little smile that goes like this.
Artistic lace rose petals. That would be Venom. And
she at the corner of her mouth goes up.
Eye, but you're almost still sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, she's she's quite mean to me. she feels she can be herself with me. So like if we roll, I'm just like, it's like if I roll with you, VeVe, I'm like, oh my god, VeVe's coming for me. And if I'm like, if I roll with Venom, I'm like, oh my god, she's coming for me, and she's gonna enjoy what she does to me. So it's yeah, she's definitely got a real killer instinct, a very quiet but definite killer instinct in her. She does enjoy what she does a lot. And the more fear you show, the more she enjoys it.
I'm just going to preemptively do this thing now where I'm going to show some fun pictures because I'm going to. So let's see.
Something weird is happening on my screen.
Okay, here. All right, now we're going to my Twitter. I'm going to so Minxy, you may have seen this already, but I'm going to show you what I was doing with Indra the other day.
Okay, I can't see you on the camera. All I can see is this.
Oh no, the internet is terrible right now. The internet is.
Am I meant to be looking at a screen print of Twitter?
Yes, but it's actually not loading. Oh my god. It's okay. So because it was being quite bad.
Okay.
Oh my god, it may load.
Right, I've got you. What were you saying? Sorry. You're pretty.
Oh, thank you. Everyone hates how they look on film. I've just been watching the YouTube, and I hate it. It's horrible.
You look lovely, and my face looks like this.
No,
I look all fat-faced. And
you're completely photogenic. You're so photogenic.
So you're too kind. I think you.
So they fucked off.
Well, it says someone's joined this video call.
We had a little connectivity issue, and they'll be back soon.
Okay.
We've been having our own private conversation.
Oh, good.
Has it been on air? It's not been on air, has it?
Oh, it's been on air.
Oh.
It's okay. We only talked about pasta and how we look on camera.
There's only 5 people watching, so don't worry.
Oh.
That's okay. And those 5 are typing away on the forums.
Yes.
26 at least.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I can hear VeVe again.
We're back. All right.
Hello, we missed you.
All right, I'm going to get back.
And we had no idea what was going on. We held up the fort while you were away. We entertained the masses with our
You
private.
probably did a stellar job. Exceeded our.
Well, we kind of spoke very candidly.
Vanity and pasta.
Yeah. We thought that we were the only ones that were hearing each other, but now it seems maybe that was not the case.
In video, live, going out.
Wonders of the modern age. All we have to do is figure out time zones. We managed to do that this time.
Yeah, worked out pretty good. Yeah, well, it's late for you guys over there, right? Like, I don't know.
Quarter past 9. I'm going to turn into a pumpkin.
So wait.
I missed you.
So you were talking.
Is this an event or a shoot or?
Are you talking to me? You went again.
Yeah.
Well, you're asking, so wait, you have your matches next Saturday, right, Emily?
Yeah, it's the submission room event, a bit of a Christmas event, and Anastasia's going to be there, myself, Desi, Laken, Zena and Luna, I think.
Oh, cool.
I'm not sure, but yeah, big event in a really nice venue actually, and should be quite busy, I suppose. I don't know how many tickets have been sold so far.
That's very cool.
That sounds fun.
Wait, do you have a Christmas theme? Are people like wrestling as elves?
Yeah, well, maybe sexy Santas, but yeah, sexy Santa.
Yay! Minxy.
And so I'm focused on some other things right now. So I've got some videos I'm going to be shooting of the girls in the next week or so before Christmas, and then over the Christmas period there's going to be a little special offer with myself and a very close colleague, so exclusive people have heard it here first. That'll probably give me a little bit of wrestling action over the holiday period to work off the turkey and mince pies. And then, yeah, shortly after that, going to Manchester in January, and at the end of January, Vienna. And then I'm going to visit some Hungarians in Hungary and not get beaten up. I'm just going to be their guest. So that's all I know so far.
Oh, that's a pretty full set of plans, though.
That's nice. Yeah.
I've got a lot of catching up to do. I've been injured and grounded for like a year, so now I've got to get back into the swing of it all. Sorry, Hanz?
What was your injury?
Oh, my knee, my poor little knee. Kiss it better. Come on, it needs a kiss. Hanz, kiss my knee better. Make it heal.
Nobody wanted to see.
Thank you very much.
They want to see your side, but that's good.
Pardon? I hope it will get better now. So yeah, it got put into an ankle lock, and then my foot got twisted outwards, and it basically, I think it damaged the meniscus. It was swollen for months. I couldn't bend it, straighten it, and I'd be walking along and I could just feel my shin shifting out of place. And I tried to continue training with it, like, but it was, I couldn't even kneel down. I was really unsteady, so I decided to take time out, and then I had a wonderful little acupuncture session, which is like a miracle. So it moves properly now. I'm totally converted. I couldn't even walk down the stairs steadily because my knee was so weak, and the acupuncture just seems to have taken the swelling away. It makes, I can move it again as well.
I've been nursing like a shoulder injury, and found out that I know an acupuncturist, and I have like this crazy fear of needles, but I've been thinking about it. Yeah, just like a shot.
I'm telling you, I did not believe in it before. I was like, yeah, it's one of those mind over matter things, but I couldn't believe it. It's amazing. My knee has not felt like this for years. I forgot what my knee feels like when it's not swollen or recovering from injury. I've lived with a state of norm for so long, and then every now and again I'd have something really bad happen to it and it'd be bad, but then it would go back to sort of copable, pain. But I'm going to go and get my shoulder done with it now. I'm definitely a convert. It's very, very good. So yeah, now that's fixed. I'm going to get ready. I'm going to train up for VeVe, and I'm going to come and get her with the ropes. I'm going to wrap her up like a chicken.
That's quite the multi-skilled thing. To train up, also with the ropes, also with the bondage.
And the masking tape too.
Oh, yes! You're like, I think you and Hanz are the only, and Layla Moore, are the only opponents I've had in duct tape bondage wrestling.
I thought Carrie did it. Didn't Carrie do it too?
No. We may have done like duct tape gags or such, but we haven't done like a full-on match with duct tape. No.
Oh, I thought that was plans you had. Well, I've discovered acupuncture and I believe in it. I'm going to go to a hypnotist too, and this hypnotist is going to tell me you will beat VeVe Lane. You will tie her up, and you will get revenge for yourself and all the others. I'm going to get you.
You would really enjoy to see that. I just had someone who was emailing me and saying, have you ever lost a one-on-one bondage wrestling? I'm like, no, not yet. And they're like, you haven't met the right person. And yeah, I mean, the anticipation is high for someone to take me down.
Ronda Rousey got brought down.
I keep getting thrown into them. I've actually got a couple of wins now, so I'm studying up.
Oh, wait, when have you had your bondage wins?
I had over Crazy AZ and Mahea.
Oh, that's true.
Which
And Mahea, how did you get on with Mahea? How did you beat her?
In bondage wrestling, Mahea?
Yeah.
I don't think she has as much experience tying people up. So I at least had like a little bit of experience from going at it with VeVe, so I was able to basically just like kind of wear her down to the point where I got her tied up. So
Mahea is such a great wrestler, but like the ropes do kind of throw her for a loop.
it's a totally different kind of competition.
It gave Hanz an edge.
Yeah, so that very same shoot, we did a submission wrestling match, which I thought I was going to win. I really thought I was going to win that match, and then she like beat me pretty good, like 4-1. So, it's like it's different styles, like you do like the submission wrestling match, and she's fine with that, but like bondage wrestling is a totally different animal. So.
Oh, we got an inquiry in the comments. How did the idea for bondage wrestling come about? It was a session request that I got, and somebody was like, "Hey, could we do a session where we wrestle to tie each other up?" I'm like, "Oh, that's a good idea." We tried it; it was fun, and I was like, "I should offer that as a type of session I do." And then people kept asking me what it was. I was like, "I should make a video that shows what it is." And as soon as I made the video, I didn't even think it would be like a thing. I was just going to like show what kind of option there was for a session. But people liked the video so much that I just kept doing more of them. So yeah, it was kind of an accident. That's how bondage wrestling happened.
But the best inventions are accidents. Who was in the video with you?
The very first one?
Yeah.
That was Diablo and I did the very first bondage wrestling video that I ever did.
Oh.
And it's funny because it's evolved. Like I guess like any martial art starts out with you practicing things and seeing what works and trying stuff. So in the very first bondage wrestling video, there wasn't even really a final tie. It was just like who was more tangled up by the end of 20 minutes. I was really kind of annoyed with the camera person. We have this problem like every time that Diablo's in a video because we get alternate camera people and we're like, oh my god, what's going to happen when alternate camera people take over? So the person who shot that match, I was really close to tying him up. I had like both wrists and both feet, and they were like coming together, and then the camera person goes, tie! Like, I'm like, just, it didn't happen.
Just let it go.
I know, I'm like, we only needed 2 more minutes.
Oh wait, that was me.
No, that wasn't you. That wasn't you, Hanz. You're safe from that thing. But so, I almost had him tied up. It was close. And when I look back on that video now, I'm like, oh my god, we've done so much better. Like, I know I've done like some really cool ties.
Like, I'll bet you can look back on it now and be like, oh, I could have gone for this technique and gotten the tie right there. Like, I'll bet, you know.
I'd have to watch it again and see if I noticed that point. But yeah, it's like so. Looking back now, I'd be like, oh god, it's terrible. It was such a like proto little like baby effort. But at the time, it was like the first one that ever happened, and like we were still new in videos at that time, like relatively. So it was a big deal if a video sold very well because we were still kind of new, and that video, even without like a good tie at the end, was such a big deal. I was like, oh my god, we got something here. That's how that happened.
How do you feel that you see a lot of other people taking that style up now?
We don't see much. It'd be good to see more.
Wait, what?
Taking up that style, a lot of people doing it.
Oh man, your microphone is not working right now.
We did do some bondage wrestling in our Christmas training the other weekend. It was quite funny watching the girls. It was 2 very new girls.
I've been amazed people haven't taken it up more because for me it's really popular and it's like such a cool thing. So I've just been like waiting and expecting people to pick it up, but really.
I've seen it turning up in some other places.
But I always see it like somebody will try it once or like they'll just do like, you know, a nod to it and they'll, you know, and then they're done again. Except for what Bella Sultana was talking about it a lot, saying she did it in the sessions and this and that. But I don't think she did videos because I know that she linked to a video of me doing it to be like, this is what a session's like. And I'm like, so I don't think she was doing videos with it. She was just doing it in sessions.
We should show them, because I don't know if they've seen it, somebody did like a comic of us for bondage wrestling. You remember that?
Yes! This was so cool.
Yeah. I remember I just Googled one day, just like every now and then I'll Google myself to see what pops up, and that popped up. I was like, that's amazing. So.
Oh my god. I only have that image saved on my hard drive of the computer that crashed, but I might be able to find it. But anyway, so like, yeah, I keep thinking people are going to, like, I see people do a little bit with the bondage wrestling, and I'm always expecting somebody to, like, pick it up and do it. And they don't, like, as much as I expect. And every time I see it out there, I'm like, they're trying, but they're not doing it.
Lost you. Hello.
Oh no, we lost them again.
Hello? I know. Oh, it's always on a cliffhanging moment as well. Are they coming back?
Well, I'm here.
Sorry, did you go and cook your pasta?
But it's cooking now, and then I put the vegetables on and stuff, so I've got to nip back.
Where? Oh, have you got another screen open?
They're currently talking to the screen, right? And I don't know who everyone can hear, us or them.
Who is that? Who's talking to the screen? You mean the people in the comments box saying we can hold the fort at least?
Oh, cool. Come on then.
Okay, so let's invite comments to ask us what to talk about. I've lost my light.
Minxy, you have no lights to turn on?
There you go.
Oh, here. No, I didn't bring studio lights. I've got lights overhead, but they're obviously very, very weak. So if when next time you guys invite me to do this, I'll bring the studio lights home into my bedroom. I'll pretend I'm a webcam girl.
for one night, you will be.
Yes, it's a shame you got cut off at a really interesting moment. You were talking about what it's like when you see other people trying to do the bondage wrestling.
Yeah, I don't know how much of that recorded or not. I keep being like surprised that people aren't doing it more. I just seem like, you know, people try it once and they seem to like leave it alone again. But like I think it would be really neat if people picked it up and like made what could be a competitive circuit around it, because yeah, no, I think it's just that you can't really do it unless you also have a good wrestling base, because the bondage is complicated to do. So if you're not,
you need the control first.
Already, the bondage will be too much confusion to add into it. So it's kind of hard to pick up. Like, it's a steep learning curve. You've already got to be pretty good at wrestling before you can start in adding stuff to it. So I guess that might be why not as many people have started doing it.
I think you need to be multi-skilled as well. Like, there's so many things you've got to think about anyway when you're wrestling, but when you're doing it with the ropes, it's like, I know the first time with you, it's like, one, I was really freaked out, but two, you're so busy trying, and I've seen it with other people when I've seen the girls do it, like when we do it with games, you're so busy thinking about getting the other person, and you get excited if you get a hold of a limb, and you start rapping and rapping away, but you don't notice they're doing the same to you. And I think you've done that. You did that to me. That was classically the second time we attempted it. I was so excited that I had one of your arms. I didn't realise you managed to do one of my arms and two of my ankles at the same time. What happened? I thought I was winning. So,
well, the argument I worked out like such a good strategy to like trick people was in that match that I did with you, Minxy, because I had you sit on top of me, so you're like feeling like you're in a really good position. But when you do that, you're kneeling with you're kneeling with your ankle pushed up to your thigh, and I'm tying while you're sitting there and feeling really good, your foot to your thigh. This is a great position to work from, actually. Which
now
in regular wrestling is a really bad position. Like, you don't ever want to be there, but in bondage wrestling, it's a good position.
I remember that now. Now I know your secret. I will not do that again.
That's one of many secrets.
I'll have to go for the north-south control next time.
It's yeah. I mean, I feel like I've done it so much now. It's coming to the point where it's a bit of an entire developed martial arts form. It has some techniques. I've got some things that definitely do work and like are repeatable techniques. It's pretty cool. It's developing.
Yes, you've developed it very well. I think maybe you do it more than anyone, because I think maybe everybody does see it as it's your art, and maybe like when people commission these videos, you are known as the expert. So not many other people get asked to do it as well. So, and I think everyone just enjoys seeing you do it. Like, you're the reigning champion. So everyone wants
so excited if I lost.
See you continue your success.
Someday.
Oh my God, we're having a terrible session here.
I'm going to get hypnosis that's going to make me defeat VeVe in this match, this genre, for sure.
Yeah, you've lost some 2-on-1s, but it's 2-on-1.
2-on-1s are very hard in bondage wrestling. Very, very, very hard. Yeah, I've lost a few 2-on-1s.
Well, that's understandable. Who are they to? Who are the 2-on-1s?
Let's see. So I've won a few 2-on-1s as well. But let's see. So I did lose the one to Nikki Fierce and Bella Inc. They just like mauled me. I did underestimate them a bit. Let's see. The first ever 2-on-1 that I did was against Cersei and Candy Payne, and that also they got me pretty quickly just by sitting on me with them. And then to Howl and Sato, which was my mixed match 2 versus 1 bondage wrestling. Those are the ones that I've lost. But I did win against Indra and Jinnery together as a team, and I won against Rachel DC.
That doesn't even count as 2-on-1. Jinnery does not count as 1.
Well, no, 2-on-1s are really hard. If you need to, if you have to have any chance, you need to have like one of the two be not very strong, because 2 even like regular strong people together, when it's bonded, when they can just like grab the ropes from you, it's almost impossible. You have to like wait in the 2-on-1. It's pretty hard to like, have any chance. So yeah, I also won against Rachel Didi and Shasha, and that's another case. Like Shasha is just not a very aggressive wrestler, and you got to do it, or like a 2-on-1 is suicide.
Yeah.
For bondage wrestling. It's much harder than a 2-on-1 regular wrestling. Because I've done 2-on-1 regular wrestlings where I'm like, actually, that works. That's pretty good. You can do it because you just have to like get a quick submission. But a tie like takes too long, and like the other person can interfere with it like really easily.
So does it get more and more challenging when you get more and more people teaming up against you? But doesn't it turn into a big mess? Sometimes you don't know whose leg you're grabbing or whose arm.
I've had that happen. Yeah, and the teammates can work against each other like accidentally.
Yeah, they think they're tying you up, and then they find out they've been tying their partner up for
the other person's like
last 5 minutes.
Pretty good.
That's cool. Well, it's always good fun. I enjoy doing that, and I enjoy seeing it. So I like seeing the photographs too. And what's the next big one?
Minxy, me and you will have we should do a bondage wrestling match because I don't know who would win that. It'd be fun.
Okay, I'm gonna have a strategy. I'm gonna do my homework and watch all of VeVe's clips and like practice on Venom because that's gonna work. And then I'll come and challenge.
I was doing training sessions at one point. I would love for people to learn this. So like Minxy, I would have some pointers for you. I'd be willing to contribute to the cause of your tying up.
I will say the 2 wins that I got probably came as a direct result of like spending a little time with VeVe and being like, here's a quick way to get a wrist tie. So.
I definitely learned that from VeVe. I do ever since the first match. You know, I came along all happy with my little handcuffs and slip knots and everything, and VeVe's like, just bend it off, loop it like, and I always do the way VeVe does it to me now when I do it to anybody else. That's and then I do try to bend their limbs on themselves just as VeVe did to me. So, and it works. So, I like doing it to someone rather than having it done to me. So definitely VeVe's tactics do work.
So I've been waiting to show this off through like the whole webcast. So Minxy, look, I'm gonna show.
It's show and tell time.
We have new costumes. So like, okay. We want to start. We're talking about starting like a princess wrestling league, like a whole new of stuff. So we have.
Who should I be?
We have the evil queen. Look, so I'm gonna have the evil queen is gonna do bondage wrestling against like the little innocent princesses. I think.
Okay. Are you the evil queen?
I'll probably be the evil queen. And then like we have these ones.
That one on that Cinderella is so Kerry. Isn't it?
Yeah, we have that one. Okay, that one. Now these ones, you see, these got used. These ones are actually empty because look, I think the connection's good enough that I can show you this now.
Come on, show me.
All right, okay, let's see. So,
have you still got my balloon? I've still got to do the balloon.
Oh yes, we do still have a balloon that's reserved for you.
Hurrah!
So, okay, check out. This is where those 2 costumes went.
I saw them. They're so cute. Indra's so cute, and it was so funny. She had the ball gag in her hand. I was like, "Oh, what is such a sweet photo!" And then Indra with her ball gag. It's very cute.
I know, that was just like a little extra thing.
It's so Indra. Oh, this is cool. This is a great. I can't wait. I've got to come back. I want to do another one. As oh gosh, the Mortal Kombat. Chun-Li.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah,
yes.
the Street Fighter.
Yes, I want to do Balloon, Chun-Li, and I'd like to be a Disney princess too.
Fabulous, fabulous. We have lots to do if you come visit.
So much fun. Is Hanz going to be a princess?
Yeah, we're always trying to make things that are like imaginative and not.
Okay, that's too much of a stretch of the imagination. Oh, it'd be so cool. Have we lost them again, Amethyst?
Oh, I think so. It's the Minxy and Amethyst.
Da-da-da. We need a theme tune.
Huh?
Sorry?
Yeah, we need a theme tune.
Okay, so you look like the creative one. What's the opening line?
Oh, I don't know. I'd need some time for that. Come on.
So,
I have stuck in my teeth. I just ate really quickly.
Oh, did you eat? Okay. What pasta was it?
I just had some pasta with some vegetables.
Yeah, hang on.
Oh, they're back.
Oh, really? I think it's our connection that keeps dying.
Yes, I think.
I have 100 megabytes, so it can't be mine.
Yeah, not too.
We need a better microphone.
Did you guys want to invite other people into the thing?
Sorry?
Did you want to invite other people into the Hangout?
No, I don't know who else to invite. I don't know who's around.
Okay. I meant
I
like.
don't know. Sorry, on Twitter. I'm sorry. Let me. But it's my phone that is being my light, my spotlight. Hold on, it's like happening.
Our connection here is so weak right now. I think we might break for dinner.
Yeah, because I think if you get more people joining, it might actually drain the internet even more. We're breaking the internet, something Kim Kardashian didn't quite achieve.
And this is better than Kim Kardashian's.
I hope this is recording better than it's playing to me right now. I'll watch the video later to find out what everyone was saying.
Like that,
It'll be nice to
Amethyst.
like, it'll be perfectly clear, and we'll be like, "Oh, what'd you say?" You know.
Can you not hear us?
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay.
Most of the time, not all of the time.
It's probably best that way.
Wait, maybe if I turn off mine, it'll work better.
Yeah, you seem to be the issue here.
Yes, Diablo, you are the issue.
Possibly, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's kind of like that's a double stream going to the same.